Bedtime Podcast, where curiosity sleeps late.
Welcome back, everyone, to another classic episode of Bedtime Podcast. I'm Emily, your host, and today I have the absolute pleasure of welcoming someone very special, William. William, thank you so much for joining us. It's truly an honor to have you here.
Thank you, Emily. I'm really excited to be here. I've been following this podcast for years. It feels like stepping into a little time machine of curiosity and fun.
I know, right? And here we are, same table, same classic coffee cups, and yes, that very cup of coffee that has probably been with this podcast since episode 1. By the way, William, before we dive into all these crazy questions, what's your coffee of choice?
I'm a black coffee kind of guy. Simple, strong, no sugar. Keeps the brain buzzing for all the weird topics you're about to throw at me.
Perfect. And I'm sipping my vanilla latte, a little sweetness to balance all the madness we're about to dive into. Speaking of madness, today's episode is packed. We're exploring why humans sleep, sports, why they're fun but also completely nonsensical at times, why we forget things instantly, the weirdest political laws in history, why the United States uses its own strange measurements, why it hardly rains in the desert, why time feels faster as we grow up, why we have so many religions and cultures across the world, Edison versus Tesla, who really brought us the light, and the weirdest inventions that almost changed the world, then disappeared.
Wow, that's quite the lineup. I can't wait to dive in. History, science, humor, and pure curiosity everywhere.
Exactly. So grab your coffee, settle in, and join us for this wild ride through some of the strangest, funniest, and most fascinating questions you'll hear all week. Ready, William?
Absolutely. Let's do this.
William, I have a question. Why do humans sleep? Every night we shut down like robots that ran out of battery. If sleep is so important, why didn't evolution remove tiredness?
Sleep is one of the most important things for humans. When we sleep, the brain goes into maintenance mode. It fixes and cleans itself. It organizes memories, repairs small damage, and supports our immune system. Sleep also helps us control our emotions.
So if I wake up angry, the update failed?
Yes, without enough sleep, our emotions become unstable. We cry easily, we get angry at small things, and everything feels dramatic.
So that is why people online argue all the time.
There is something else. Inside the brain, there is a cleaning liquid called cerebrospinal fluid. During sleep, this liquid washes the brain and removes toxins. Some of these toxins are linked to memory loss diseases. So, sleep protects the brain for the future.
So, sleep is a shower for the brain?
Yes, a deep cleaning every night. Sleep also keeps important memories and removes the useless ones.
So, my brain keeps the names of Pokemon forever, but deletes where I left my keys?
The brain keeps what feels important, even if it's not useful.
Why can't we sleep once per week? Like a long nap on Sunday and finish with it?
Because the body follows a daily cycle. It is called the circadian rhythm. The sun tells the brain when to be awake and when to repair the body. We evolved with day and night, so sleep became part of survival.
So the sun controls us. We are solar-powered humans.
Yes, sunlight gives us energy, but watching too much series at night takes it away.
What happens if someone does not sleep at all?
Memory becomes bad. Reflexes become slow. The immune system becomes weak. People start to hallucinate. The brain cannot work anymore.
So sleep stops us from turning into zombies?
Correct. Humans without sleep are like phones stuck at 1% battery. They shut down at any moment.
Then sleep is not laziness, it is survival.
Yes, sleep protects the brain, the mood, the memory, and the whole body.
Tonight, I will sleep like a responsible adult.
Are you sure?
No, probably not. Welcome back to Bedtime Podcast. Our next big question: why are sports so weird sometimes?
Oh yeah, sports, where humans sweat professionally while other humans scream at them from couches.
Let's explore the logic behind sports, if any logic exists at all.
Exactly. Like in basketball. You traveled. Oh really? I'm sorry, I moved my legs in a running sport.
And football. The referee blows a whistle and 22 adults immediately freeze. It's like Pavlov training athletes.
Even better. A ball goes slightly outside a white line, the entire world stops. A player's shoelace touches the line. Chaos.
Fun fact: ancient sports were even crazier. The Mayans had a game called Pocatalk, where losing sometimes meant sacrifice. Imagine losing a match today. Coach, I don't think I want to play anymore.
Suddenly being benched doesn't sound so bad. In judo and taekwondo, someone kicks you in the face, people clap.
Congratulations, you got hit in the head. Here's a medal.
Humanity is weird.
In swimming competitions, move forward, but don't move in a slightly different style, or you're disqualified.
Yes, the judges watch your arms like FBI agents. Breaststroke detected in butterfly race, take him out.
American football. Play for 10 seconds, talk for 3 minutes, commercial break, repeat.
And the field is measured in yards, because why use meters like the rest of the planet?
They like math challenges. But here's the strange part. Fans feel emotions more intense than the athletes sometimes. History shows sports could stop wars for a day, like the Olympic truce in ancient Greece.
And modern fans still believe they help the team by yelling at the TV. Run! Shoot! Yes, scream louder. They might hear you from 3,000 kilometers away.
Telepathy scoring system coming soon.
Mock serious. Football players can run 10 kilometers in a match, but a tiny ankle touch, immediate death scene.
Oscar winners every weekend.
Closure. Sports are full of strange rules and behaviors, but they unite people, improve health, and give nations something to argue about besides politics.
Exactly. Sports remind us that humans love fun, competition, and sometimes being ridiculous. All right, time for another mystery, even stranger.
Buckle up, or actually, cuddle your pillow. It's a bedtime podcast after all.
Why does my brain forget what I came to do in the kitchen the moment I arrive? I walk in like a genius with a mission, then suddenly, where am I? What is life?
Classic case of the doorway effect. When you switch rooms, your brain tries to reset short-term memory to focus on the new environment. It's like your brain is saying, new mission accepted. Let's forget the old one immediately.
So my brain deletes files without asking permission?
Oh yes, our working memory can only hold around 7 items for about 15 to 30 seconds. Meanwhile, the brain gets 11 million bits of information every second. It's like running a supercomputer with a potato as the RAM.
Explains a lot about my daily performance.
And the brain doesn't keep everything. It saves only what seems important for survival. A lion chasing you? Save forever. Your coworker's dog's birthday? Delete immediately.
But emotional dogs are dangerous. They can steal your heart.
Exactly. Emotion enhances memory. The brain takes a mental screenshot when you feel strong emotions: fear, joy, embarrassment.
Yeah, like the time I called my teacher mom in front of everyone. That memory will haunt me in the afterlife.
That's perfect brain function. Also, sleep plays a huge role. During sleep, your brain transfers memories from short-term to long-term. If you don't sleep enough, memories disappear, like socks in the laundry.
So, the secret to memory is sleep well, feel emotions, avoid doorways, and don't meet new people?
No, meeting people is good. Just connect the information. His name is Leo, like a lion. Lions are cool. I shall remember.
Ah, yes. The circle of survival.
You know what fascinates me even more? We forget important facts, but we never forget the lyrics of a song we hate.
Why does my brain store annoying songs with VIP security?
Maybe because music is powerful, or maybe your brain just wants to annoy you for fun.
All right, let's not forget to return for part 2, before I walk through a doorway and lose this entire conversation.
See you next time, if your memory survives.
You know what's wild? Politics. But not the usual boring politics. I mean laws so weird that even the lawmakers must have laughed while writing them.
Oh, I have a whole list of that. Let's travel through history and pure confusion.
Okay, give me the first one.
In Singapore, since 1992, chewing gum was banned. People kept sticking it everywhere. Elevators, keyholes, even train doors. So the country decided, no gum, no mess, no fun.
Imagine smuggling gum like it's a secret treasure. Psst, wanna try mint flavor?
Here's another one. In old French law, naming a pig Napoleon was illegal. They wanted to protect the emperor's dignity from the farm animals.
Picture Napoleon walking by a farm and a pig grunts back, "Bonjour, brother."
And in 1500s England, men were legally required to wear hats on Sundays. No hat meant you'd pay a fine.
So the fashion police were real? Sir, your head is illegal. Come with us.
Oh, and in the US state of Arizona, you cannot hunt camels. They brought camels for military work in the desert in the 1800s. The project failed, but the law stayed.
So there's a lucky camel somewhere in Arizona living his best life protected by political power.
In Bolivia, a married woman can drink only one glass of wine in public. They feared she might become too bold after 2 glasses.
Bold? She's drinking grapes, not explosives.
Then in Iceland, in its capital Reykjavik, dogs were banned for decades because of a tapeworm problem. The parasite is gone, but the rule overstayed its welcome.
Justice for the doggos. Doggos power.
And in 1800s Japan, couples couldn't divorce after sunset. They believed night emotions were too dramatic.
Good night, my not yet ex.
All these laws show one thing. Humans are weird. Even the ones writing legislation.
All right, next time, even stranger things your brain and your government agree on. Okay, serious question. Why does the United States use miles, Fahrenheit, and gallons, while most of the world uses meters, Celsius, and liters?
Yes. The United States loves unusual measurements. This story begins in the 1700s and 1800s. The metric system was new and European. Americans said, "No thanks, we already have inches and confusion."
So the reason is stubbornness?
Partly, yes. After the American Revolution, the United States wanted to be different from Britain, but they still kept Britain's old measurement system. Feet, pounds, Fahrenheit. Britain later changed to the metric system, but the United States did not notice the update.
So the United States became a museum with skyscrapers?
Here is the funny part. Daniel Fahrenheit decided that human body temperature is 96 degrees Fahrenheit. Science later corrected it to 98.6. So the scale is based on a mistake.
America says, we love mistakes. Let's keep them forever.
Now let's talk about the mile. 1 mile equals 1,609.3 meters. This comes from ancient Rome. A mile was the distance a Roman soldier walked in 1,000 steps.
So America uses ancient Roman footsteps to measure highways?
Yes, and gallons are even more confusing. A gallon in the United States is not the same as a gallon in the United Kingdom. Same word, different amount. Chaos.
Imagine asking for fuel and the station needs a translator.
Why not change to the metric system? Because it is expensive. Road signs, machines, and schools would all need updates. It would cost hundreds of billions of dollars. So they decided to keep the old way.
If it is not broken, do not fix it. But it is broken.
Shh! Do not tell America.
So in the United States, people measure height in feet, drive in miles, cook in cups, and check the weather in Fahrenheit.
Yes. They live in a different universe of numbers.
So the United States is unique because of history, the high cost of change, and a little bit of we do what we want.
Exactly. And it definitely makes the world more confused.
All right, part 6 coming soon, where we explore another global mystery.
Good night, and may your measurements always make sense.
I have a question that has been stuck in my head. Why doesn't it rain in the desert? It feels like the sky just forgot the desert exists.
Good question. Deserts do not get much rain because the air there is very dry. To make rain, we need water vapor in the air. But in deserts, the heat makes water evaporate fast, and strong hot winds push away clouds before they can make rain.
So clouds see the desert and say, nope, too hot, I am leaving.
Exactly. Also, many deserts are located in special areas called high pressure zones. Air in these zones goes down toward the ground. Falling air warms up, and warm air does not form clouds easily, so the sky stays empty.
So deserts are like cloud-free VIP sections. No rain allowed.
There is another reason too. Some deserts are behind mountains. When moist air hits a mountain, it rises, cools, and rains on the ocean side. Then the air becomes dry before it reaches the other side. That side becomes a desert. This is called the rain shadow effect.
So mountains steal the rain before it reaches the desert. That is rude.
Nature has drama. The Sahara Desert in Africa is huge because hot air from the equator rises, then falls dry over northern Africa. Very little moisture survives that journey.
I used to think deserts do not rain because they made the sky angry somehow. Like, you forgot to pay your water bill.
No. Deserts are actually full of life. Animals, plants, insects, they all adapted to survive with almost no water.
So, deserts teach us that even in the hardest conditions, life still finds a way?
Yes. And next time someone says it does not rain in the desert, you can tell them that science is the reason, not a missing cloud delivery service.
All right, give me the next big mystery. Do you ever feel like time is speeding up? Like when we were kids, a summer vacation felt like 10 years. Now, a whole year feels like a weekend. What is happening?
You are not imagining it. There is real science behind this feeling. When we are children, everything is new. Our brains collect huge amounts of fresh memories. New memories make time feel slow.
So my brain was basically recording a movie every single day?
Exactly. Your first bike ride, your first friend, your first fight over crayons, your first fall into the mud. Your brain was busy learning and storing details. Everything felt bigger and longer.
Now life is like wake up, coffee, work, sleep, repeat the same episode forever.
That is the problem. As adults, our days look alike. Routine makes the brain save fewer detailed memories. Less memory means time feels shorter.
So time is not moving faster. My brain is just lazy now?
Not lazy, efficient. It says, we did this yesterday. No need to record it again. So days blend together.
Wow. So childhood feels long because every moment was new and every day was a different story.
There is also a math idea. When you are 5 years old, 1 year is 20% of your life. Huge. When you are 30, 1 year is only 3%. A very small slice of life.
So every year becomes a thinner slice of my life pizza. No wonder it disappears fast.
There is another reason too. Children pay attention to the world. They observe butterflies, clouds, tiny rocks. Everything is interesting. Adults stop paying attention. We walk fast, we look at phones, we forget to look at life.
Are you saying that TikTok is stealing my childhood part 2?
Yes. Scrolling can make 3 hours feel like 3 minutes. Technology compresses time.
I miss the days when waiting for my birthday took forever. Now, birthdays chase me like, surprise, you're older again.
But the good news is, we can slow down the feeling of time speeding up.
How? I want extra time.
Make new memories. Learn something new. Travel to a new place. Meet new people. Try new foods. Do things that surprise your brain. The more new experiences you create, the slower time feels.
So the secret is, do not let every day look the same. Break the routine. Make life interesting again.
Yes. Add color to your days so your brain pays attention again.
Okay, what is the next big question? Here's a huge question. Why do humans have so many religions and cultures around the world? We all live on the same Earth, right? Same sun, same moon, same Wi-Fi problems.
Well, many people believe that humanity originally started with one true message, faith in one God, sent through prophets.
Like the prophets mentioned in Islam, Christianity, and Judaism? Adam, Noah, Abraham, Moses, Jesus. And finally, Muhammad, peace be upon them all.
Exactly. Islam says every nation received a prophet to guide them. But over time, cultures changed. People added their own ideas, and different beliefs appeared across the world.
So differences came from humans, not from God's original message.
Yes, the core message was the same. Believe in one God, do good, help others. But humans sometimes like to customize things, like editing settings on life. I'll change this rule, add a celebration here, and boom, new traditions.
Human imagination DLC, expansion packs for beliefs.
Also, geography shaped culture. Desert nations valued water and hospitality. Mountain and forest nations formed different customs. But deep inside, everyone searched for purpose and guidance.
And the Quran says that God made us into nations and tribes so we may recognize each other, not fight each other.
Beautiful idea, right? Differences aren't a problem. They're a test in understanding and respect.
Imagine if the whole planet had the same food, same music, same jokes. Boring. Even angels would be like, change the channel, please.
True. And despite the differences, look at what unites billions. We pray, we celebrate, we love our families. We try to be better.
So diversity in culture is part of the journey, and divine guidance is the map leading us back to the same truth.
And for many, Islam is the final update, the message restored, clarified, and preserved.
Happy energy. Different cultures, one human family. That's a powerful idea. Tonight, let's talk about one of the greatest scientific battles ever. A battle of electricity, sparks, and very big egos. Thomas Edison versus Nikola Tesla. Who truly gave us the light we enjoy today?
Edison, the genius of business. Tesla, the genius of imagination. Both wanted to power the world, but they followed two completely different paths.
Edison created the electric light bulb we still use today. Others made bulbs before him, but his design worked longer and brighter. And most importantly, he made it something people could buy and use at home.
He also built the first electrical system, but it was based on direct current, DC. Good idea, but electricity could only travel short distances. If a power station powered your house, it might not reach the next street.
So electricity was shy at first. Like, nope, I'm only visiting this house.
Then came Nikola Tesla. He introduced alternating current, AC. AC could travel very long distances with little energy loss, ideal for powering entire cities.
So why didn't Edison switch to AC then?
Because business. He had invested huge amounts of money in his DC system. Changing everything would mean losing a fortune. So instead of accepting Tesla's improvement, he started a rivalry.
Like a science fight?
Yes, but not a polite one. Edison actually tried to make AC look dangerous. He publicly electrocuted animals to scare people away from Tesla's invention.
That's not science. That's the first electric horror show.
But Tesla kept pushing forward. His system won a major victory when it was chosen to power the huge Niagara Falls project. And suddenly, the world realized AC electricity could reach everyone.
And that's the system we still use today. Tesla powered the planet.
But Edison still gets credit for creating the affordable, practical light bulb. Without him, we might still be lighting candles. Without Tesla, those bulbs might only work 1 block away.
So Edison lit the bulb and Tesla lit the whole world.
Exactly. Two geniuses, one bright Earth. And if they were alive today, they would probably be arguing on social media.
Electricity was invented by science and perfected by competition. We always talk about the big inventions, electricity, airplanes, phones, but what about the inventions that could have changed everything, but vanished like they never existed?
Ah, yes, the forgotten heroes of science. Ideas too crazy, too early, or too powerful for their time.
All right, what's the first one?
There was a car in the 1970s called the water car. A man invented an engine that used ordinary water as fuel. Imagine, no gasoline, no pollution, just water. Some say big oil companies bought the patent and hid it. Others say the tech was never fully proven. Either way, poof, disappeared.
A car that drinks water? That would make Earth so happy it would give us a group hug.
Next, a TV that lets you smell what you see. They called it smell-o-vision. Imagine watching a cooking show and actually smelling pizza. But viewers complained the scents arrived late or too strong. So the invention died, and our noses stayed bored.
Good. I don't want to smell people running in sports matches.
And how about flying cars? There were working prototypes, real ones, since the 1940s. But governments thought it would be chaos in the sky. No traffic police, just traffic planes crashing into rooftops. So flying cars stayed in movies.
Someday I will fly to the supermarket. No lines, no red lights, just vroom across the sky.
And here's a scary one. A gun that curves bullets. Yes, a real prototype. But it broke all the rules of physics and safety. So military scientists said, cool idea, but nope.
Imagine playing hide and seek and losing your life behind a corner.
And there was an inventor who created a bed that makes itself every morning. You get out, zoop, perfect bed. Hotels loved the idea, but customers feared the bed might decide to make itself while they're still inside. And goodbye humans.
The bed starts cleaning and takes you with the blanket to Narnia.
These inventions remind us that progress isn't a straight line. Sometimes the world isn't ready. Sometimes companies or politics stop change. Sometimes the most brilliant idea just needs more time.
But every idea leaves a spark that someone, someday, will turn into a revolution. Just like Tesla, just like Edison, just like every unknown inventor working right now in a small room, dreaming big.
So if you have a crazy idea, don't laugh at it. Maybe the world will laugh at first, but then it might thank you forever. In this journey, exploring mysteries, science, history, and humor will continue. Every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, right here in Bedtime Podcast. A huge thank you again to our guest William for joining us through all these wild topics. And don't worry, we're not done inviting strange, brilliant minds. More guests are coming, more weird questions, more late-night curiosity. This is only the beginning. Stay curious, and we'll see you in the next episode.